Learners in Learning Land, today we're going to learn how to play Last Christmas by Wham in the Fingerstyle, aka chord melody on our ukulele. Every single tab, every single note is going to be on the screen, but you can get a printable version for this lesson and all our lessons by becoming a Patreon. Links up here in the notes as well as the description. New ukulele Wednesday and Saturday. Hit subscribe if you like this kind of content. One-on-one lessons available. My email is in the description. The ukulele, brain attention span, follow me on in. And let's tell everybody about what happened last Christmas using our fingers. Last Christmas by Wham. Okay, so we are doing this standard tuning. I'm in the key of A. Now the actual strummer version is in the key of D. And if you're just looking to strum it and have some fun, that's fine. I did that version already. I'll link it in the description. This is a chord melody version though. Alright, we're doing it in the key of A. Also, I apologize for the backlighting, the sound. Really doing my best with this on-the-road Christmas setup. We're going to start off 2nd fret, index finger, A string, ring finger, 4th fret of the E. And this is just the instrumental intro. We're going to pluck this 4 times, 1 and 2 and. Lift this finger and slide it up. Now it's 2nd fret of the E with the open A. We're going to pluck that 4 times again, 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We go back to the first shape, but now the rhythm changes on the and. It's 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. If you're letting that ring out, on the 3rd beat, go back to 2 and 4 on the and then slide your ring finger to the 5th fret, lift your index, and get your middle finger on the 4th fret. So now it's 5 and 4. Pluck them on the 4th beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, that's the first. Now we are moving to the next piece, and this is the general F sharp minor harmony. And what we're doing here is, good news, exact same thing. For the next 4 measures, we're going to index 7th fret. I'm on a soprano 2. All sizes you can do this. Again, reiterating, this version is in the key of A. They play it in the key of D. That's the strummer version. Links in the description if you just want to sing it. 7th fret here, 9th fret. We're going to play this one, 1 and 2 and. Then move this shape down 2 frets again to 7 and 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Back up, 7 and 9. That offbeat change again. 1 and 2 and 3 and. This time 9 and 9. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Last little section. We're going to go down and we're going to actually start on the 4 and the 5. Now, it's instinctually probably you're going to use these 2 fingers. It's going to be an easier change though if you get your ring finger and your middle finger. You go 1 and 2 and. 2 are familiar shape, 4 and 2, 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. Let that ring out, back, 2, 4 and 5, and then on the 4th beat where we started on the 2 and 4. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's play through all that, and that's our intro. 1, 2, 3, 4. into the verse. I said the verse, but we're actually into the chorus. We start off, make an A. Melody's the B note. So make an A, get your ring finger on the second fret of the A string, strum through with your thumb. So that's the first 4 measures, and what you're going to do is make this standard A, get your ring finger on the second fret of the A string, and strum through with your thumb. In general, when you're doing chord melody, your ear's going to hear the highest note, and your thumb does a better job separating the notes than your index finger does. Strum through with your thumb. Second beat, we have no melody, so then we use our index finger. 1, 2, and as our index finger goes through, we use our index finger again to catch the second fret of the A on the way up. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. All ands after that, so it's 1, 2, and. Lift up your ring finger, and. Catch that on the open one. 4, and then and on the E. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. First beat of the second measure, get that finger back down, thumb through it again. Grab the second fret on the off beat. 1 and 2. I use my pinky. 1 and 2. You could take your ring finger up there. 1 and 2 and then open A. 1 and 2 and 3. Third beat, no melody. Strum down with your index finger. 1 and 2 and 3. 2, 2. Ring finger second fret of that E string. 2, 2. On your way to the F sharp minor with a B in there as well. So make it F sharp minor. It's just your A. Ring finger on the second fret of the E string. Get your pinky on the second fret of the high E. Strum through with your thumb. And then you can either pluck your thumb again or index finger on the way up. Second fret. 4 on the second beat. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 3. Make the F sharp minor. Third beat. Strum through with your thumb. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 1 and. Sorry. Second fret of the E on the and. 1 and 2. So it's 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2 and. Now here I'm taking advantage of my high G. If you're playing this with a low G, you'll need to play the 4th fret of the E string. I'm going to play second fret, first fret of the high G, open A, first fret of the high G, second fret of the E string. And I'll keep that finger there because then I'm going to make my F sharp minor again and then strum up and down. Go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. These 4 measures. 1, 2 and do, 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 do. These 4 measures nice and slow. 1, 2, and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, second half of the chorus. Now I know this looks like a D major 7, but we want to be creative and we want to think about this like a B minor 7. It's probably easier said than done because it's a B minor and then we're going to put the A in the bass, so we have a B minor 7 and then we're playing a B minor 7 but the melody is a C sharp. So I know it looks like a D major 7, but for all intents and purposes we're treating this more like a B minor 7 singing a C sharp note. So bar the 2nd fret, ring finger on the 4th fret, strum through with your thumb, 2nd beat, index finger. 1, 2, and. Lift it up, and on the and, grab the 2nd fret. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and up, down, 2. And on the offbeat, 2nd fret of the E. 1, 2, and 4, and 2. Make that B minor, 7 again. 4th fret, all the way through. Pinky 5th fret. Try to articulate that. Pinky 5th fret. Back to 4. Back to 2. 1 and 2 and 3. Up, down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 2. 1, 2, and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. First beat of this measure, it's the E7 here. 1st fret, again if you have a low G, play the 4th fret instead. G sharp, same note on a high G. So that's the advantage to high G with this style, is you can sneak in some melody up here. 1st fret, index open E or open A. 1st fret, 1st fret. 1 and 2 and 3 and on the offbeat, open high A, and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and nothing on the 1 and open E. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Well, you're gonna play that on the and 2, 3 and 4, and then make an E7 down, up, down on the 3 and 4. So these 4 measures. 1, 2, and. Whole chorus together from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're into the verse. Sorry, now we're into the riff, the synth riff. This is a pretty cool 8-measure break. We're gonna start off, strum the A minor. First 3 strings, our melodies are E note. So don't strum the high A, use your thumb. 2nd beat, index finger. 1, 2, 3. 3rd beat, make this A shape based on the F. Bar the 4th fret. Middle finger here on the 5th fret. Ring finger 6th fret. But your pinky's 7th fret of the high E string, or high A string. Strum through. 1. You're gonna go 1, 2, and. Sorry, it's the 3rd beat. 3. No melody on the 4th, so index finger. 3, 4, and then open E string. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Then we're gonna strum this A string, index finger on the 1st beat of the next measure. Trying to get that E to ring out a little bit. Then 2nd beat, A. We got a little run here after that. A, 3rd beat, strum all 3 strings. Melody's this E note. Then you're gonna go 2, 4. And I use my ring finger for both. An open A string. It's like 1 and well, it's third beat. 3 and 4 and back to this F sharp minor with the pinky. Lift the pinky up and play again with your thumb. 1, 2, 4th fret. Slide my ring finger out. 4. Back to the F sharp minor. 1, 2, and 3. Down. 1, 2, and 3. Index strum. Index strum. 1, 2. Then we're gonna go. It's making an F sharp minor 4, 5, 6, but my pinky's on the 7th fret. Strum through all 3 strings. I'm not worried about the G string. And then I lift that pinky and play the 4th fret. On my way to this F sharp minor. So these 4 measures would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. Okay, next one up. Played that one there, but we're gonna make a B minor first and play the D note, 2nd fret of the C string. Pluck, down, down, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 9 and 10. 5 and 7. 2 and 4. 4 and 4. Now when you do this run, you could do just 9, 5, 2, 4. I think the supporting little harmony melody there sounds really nice. That's tricky. Play just the higher pitched notes. 10 should have a mark, so you're gonna get there quickly. 9 here, 10 on the E string, 5 with your index ring on the 7. Move that down 1, 2, 3 frets to 2 and 4. Then you're on 4 here, just roll it over. Play those in the middle. So you get 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1st beat, open to E. 1, make the E7. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the second half of the riff would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're into the first verse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we only have the verse left, but the tricky part here is that both the verses are dramatically different. It goes intro, chorus, synth solo, 1st verse, chorus, synth solo, 2nd verse, chorus, which functions as the outro. So normally we'd have just one more thing to learn, but because these vary dramatically, we have to learn each of these verses individually. Verse 1, start off with this A, no melody, strum through it, index finger. Get your ring finger on the 2nd fret, strum through with your thumb. And we're gonna pinch 2 and 2 and pull off from a B note to an A note. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. 4th beat, strum through with your index finger, no melody, and then on the and, play the open A string. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and to this A shape. Now for this A shape, we've seen it before. It's F up here, barring the 4th fret. We've also seen this trick where we get our pinky on the 7th fret. Do that and strum all the way through. Second beat, index, because we have no melody. Lift that pinky and then play the 4th fret on the way up with your index finger. 1, 2, and let the ring 3, let it ring out. And 4, and 4. Now this is tricky because it's really, you could play the 2nd fret on the and, strum through the A, but we're trying to time the pull off and the 2nd fret at the exact same time. So you play 2nd fret on the and then you pull it to 0 right when you pluck the 2nd fret of the G string. If that's too hard, just play 2nd fret and then pluck the 2 together on the 4th beat. And 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Then we get to the F sharp minor. You're gonna make it, strum through with your index finger, pinky on the 2nd fret on the way up, 2nd beat, thumb. So just the first 2 beats. 1 and 2, index on the way up, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 3rd beat, thumb again, but pull your pinky to open. 3 and 4th beat, index finger, no melody. 4 and open A. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 6 and 9. Kick this one off. Index finger, 6th fret here on the C string, pinky on the 9, pluck those 2 together. 1 and then on the and, go ahead and grab it with your index finger. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. 2nd beat, just play on your thumb, 6th fret of the C string. That's an F sharp. We're implying the entire F sharp minor just by plucking that root note. 1 and 2. We're going to jump to the 4th fret with our index finger. So we're going to lift the index up from 6 to 4. 1 and 2 and 3. 3rd beat, strum all the way through, and it's your E minor up 2 frets, 4, 5, 6. But you need to make sure that you mute that G string. And 1 and pinky 7th fret. I'm sorry, and 3 and nothing on the 4. Make this B minor because you're going to hit 2 on the and this is where you're going to the change. So just these second 2 measures. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay. So we start off with this B minor 7. We've already plucked this A note for the melody. So we're going to strum through index on the 1st beat. 1. Get that ring down on the 4th fret. And we're going to strum through all 4 strings with our thumb on the 1. 1 and 1 and one of the few times we're going to see 16th notes. Grab the 2nd fret of the E string, which you're already fretting here with your thumb, followed by the 2nd fret of the G string, which you're already fretting. Now, if you have a low G, you're going to need to replace this with the 5th fret here of the E string, which is quite a bit harder, just saying. Lift up your ring finger, 2nd fret, and then strum down on the 4th beat. So it's 1, 2, E, and 1. So slowly, it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4. After that, ring fingers back down, thumb again, index on the way up, lift up, 4th fret, thumb all the way through in the 2nd beat. 1 and 2, second fret of the E string, second fret of the G string, second fret of the A string. Again, low G, you'll need to play the 5th fret there. Then down with your index finger on the 4th beat. Alright, so now we get to the E7, strum through, make your E7, index finger, no melody, 1, lift up your ring finger, open A on the and. 1 and 2, so it's 1 and 3. A lot of ands going on. 1 and 3. On the 3rd beat, use these 2 fingers to pull the open E and the A together. The melody is this A note that isn't in our E7 chord. So we're using the E string to imply the E7 chord against the open A string for the suspended sound. 1 and 3. 1st fret of the G string 2 times. Again, high G, low G. You have to play the 4th fret. A lot harder, just saying. 1 and 3 E and 4 and again that 1st fret. 1 2 1st beat, pinch E and A together again. 1st fret, and then on the 2nd beat, it's going to be 1st fret here with the open E together. That's the same as if you were to have a low G play 4 and 4 together. We're using the E string to imply the E chord. G sharp is our melody. And then right after that, ring finger goes down on the 2nd fret. 1 and 2 and 3. Lift it up, open E, and then strum down on the E7 on the 4th beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All 4 of these nice and slow. 1, 2, and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 3 E and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Second half of verse 1. No harmony, no melody, no anything over the A, so we just strum down 4 times. There, if you wanted to, you could, if you wanted to give it a little more groove. Just like the intro, 2 and 4, 1 and 2 and, open and 2, again, down the A 4 times works. Second measure, we're going to start off, make the A, pinky on the 4th fret, G sharp is our melody, strum through thumb, then open A and 1 and 1st fret G sharp together, 2 and 1 and 2 and lift that pinky up, 3 and down with the index finger, 1 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So now we're onto the F sharp minor, and it's pinky 2nd fret again, thumb, lift that pinky up through with your thumb, ring finger up to the 4th fret, 1, 2 and 3 and open A, and then 2 2 on the 4th beat, 4, yeah, 1 2 and 4, but then get that same finger down to the 4th fret of the E string and pluck it on the and, because after that you're going to play 6th fret of the C string, and that note's not a melody, that's just implying our F sharp minor. Middle finger 5th fret, you're going to go 1 and 2, 2nd beat, 6th fret again, 4th fret again, and pinch them both, the 2 middle strings. Middle finger back to 5, lift it up and pinch again, let it ring, and then 6 and 5 in pinch. So just the fourth measure is 1 and 2 and 3, 4. These four together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. These four together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4. These four together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Lost count there a little bit, but that's what those four sound like. These four together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 1. These four together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4. These four together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1, 2 and 3. These four together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1, 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Next four, play for those first two fairly easy. Some of the easier grooves in this one, especially with this high G. B minor 7, 4th fret, strum through with your thumb, pull the 2nd fret. 1 and thumb 2nd fret. It's the 5th fret here if you don't have a high G. 1 and 2 and 3. 3rd beat through. 1 and 2 and 3 and. To that, 2nd fret of that A string on the way up. A string, yep. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Everything had melody except for that 4th beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. First beat here, no melody. Strum through with your index finger. Pull the 2. 1 and 2 and. Second, 1 and. G string, A string. 1, 2 and 3. Index finger, 3rd beat. 3. 2nd fret. 4th fret here on the E. That's our lovely G sharp again. 1 and 2 and. 2nd fret and. To our E. What we're going to do here on the E, 4th fret with the open A together. Then after that, pluck the 4th fret of the 2 middle strings, C and E. 2nd beat. So it's 1, 2 and. 1, pluck them together. Then the and, open I. 1, 2 and 3 and just the 4th. And then pinch 4 and open on the 4th beat. Back to 4. Back to 4 and open. Back to 4. Back to 4 and open. Back to open E alone. And then you strum through an E7. So from the first E slowly, it's 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Back to the top of the chorus. So these four would be. Boom. Back to the chorus, back through the synth riff, and now we're in the final verse, the last thing that we need to learn. Then after you play through this final verse, you play through the last chorus one more time and you're done. Heat in this room's got a little out of tune. 1 and 2. Strum through with your thumb. 1 and 2. Nothing on the 3. And open A. Thumb all the way through the A. So in the second measure, what we're going to do here is, if you have a high G, play that first fret of the G string. If not, it's 4th fret. Strum through the A and 1 and or 1 and. Followed immediately by the open A string. 1 and 2 and up to 7. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's on the and, nothing on the 3. Then you play it again, and then on the 4th beat, 4, 5, 4, strum through these strings here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. On your way to the F sharp minor, strum all the way down. 2nd fret of the E, 1 and, pinky down, strum all the way through. 1 and 2, lift that pinky up, 3. 1 and 2, 3, open, 4, open. Open A, 4th fret of the E string, open A, and then you strum the F sharp minor. So you get 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1. Right back to 4 and open 7, then 7 again, and then this time instead of the A, it's 4, 5, 6, the F sharp minor. Nice little motif there. So these 4 would be 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Alright. Alright, next one, we're using the high G string again here. Now I'll show you, if you have a low G, how to do it. Strum through. Next measure sounds like this. Now, strum through the index. On the way up, grab the 4th fret, through with your thumb on the 2nd beat. 1 and 2 and. Then I use my thumb to grab the 2nd fret of the E. Then come up here and grab the 2nd fret of the G string with my thumb. If you have a low G, play the open A. Just lift everything up. Put it right back down. 2nd fret of the A string. You could, if you had a high G, 4, and then all the way through with your thumb. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. The next measure is very similar, but you're going to start off with your ring finger down and strum through 1, then 4 on the way up, lift it up, 2, 2, 2, 2 all the way through. Then it's very similar, 2nd fret, 2nd fret, 2nd fret, but on the 4th beat, instead of your thumb, it's your index finger. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1. Move that up here, 4, 4, 4, 4. E6, strum through your thumb. 1, 2, and 3 and 4 and 1. Strum through your thumb. Let it ring on the 2. Then open A on the and. Index first here, and you're gonna pinch 1st fret of the G string, open E together. Again, 1st fret of the G. Again, pinch them both together. Then open A. So it's 1, 2, and 3 and 4 and 1. Open E and A together on the 1 beat. G sharp again, 1st fret. pinch G sharp and E together. Second fret, let that ring out. Open E, and then strum through 1, 2, 0. You don't want that high A string in there, just these three. So the last measure is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And these four would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 8 more measures, almost there. A, second fret of the A string, the A add 9. 1, lift it up all the way through. 4, 4, open, pinch second fret with the open E. Open E. It's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and ring finger back down. 1, open, 4 and 1. So I'm keeping the first fret of the C down where I pinch that 4. Open A, then strum through just a classic A. Then strum through thumb the first 3 strings of the A. So it's 1 and 2 and 3, 4. F sharp minor, pinky down. 1, lift it up. 2 and 3 and 4 and it's 1, lift it up all the way through again. 2, 4th fret 2 times. Open high A, and then open E 2 times on your way to so that third measure, 1, 2. You can use your pinky there or slide your ring finger up. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4. These 4 measures would be 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4. Next measure comes up, and here it's a B minor. You could do B minor down 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you could do 7, 9, 5, 7. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now here, the no melody goes a little further, so you would do as well. 7, 7, 9, 7. 1 and 2 and. So option 1 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Option 2, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. After that, first fret of the G string, again high G. If you have a low G, 4th fret, open A, and bar 4, 4, 4. You're gonna do that, and then immediately get your ring finger over the second fret of the A string, and then through with your thumb. 1 and 2. Then I just move over 4 here because I'm gonna go 4, do, 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 do. So I go 1 and 2. Keep that down. Move it up to the 4th fret. Ring finger 4th fret of the E. Open A, 4th fret of the C together. Then index gets the 4th fret of the E on the offbeat. 3 and 4 and. Do that for 2 more beats. 1 and 2. Open E and strum down to E7. Then you're back into the last chorus, which is how you'd finish the song. So these 2 beats together would be. pieces, friends. 1, 2, 3. And there you are, folks. Thank you so much for watching to the very end of this lesson. I'm doing it on a highway. I'm literally on a highway. It's 100 degrees in Colombia. I got to keep everything close, so I'm sweating. The show must go on. I'm doing my very best to bring you the highest quality. So bear with me a little bit if the play along was jumpy, because there was a lot of sounds I had to play and piece things together. And I am going to go have a nice cold glass of water. Until next time, keep on rocking and rolling. Have a lovely day, friends. Life is good. Wham! Last Christmas. Rock and roll. Take care of yourselves.